What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're going to be discussing all this information going around about X, a new album, all of this. But before we do start, I want to mention the last video I made on this. If you guys want to check it out, you can. I put the video back up. The only reason I removed it is because so many people thought that it might be capped because it came from that chart data account, but because it turned out to be true, you can go watch that video. Link to it will be listed at the end of this video. But with all this being said, we're going to dive on into this. Alright, so we know that X's account has officially confirmed that we are going to be getting True Love with Kanye West, the Donda 2 song, officially on DSPs this Friday. We said this in the last video as well, but diving a little bit more into the actual caption to this X post, it says that Ye and X's True Love will be out this Friday, 5/27, so the day after we get the Look at Me documentary. And then it says also from the forthcoming albums, Look at Me, the album, and Donda 2 coming soon. So not to get this confused, but it obviously is just stating that this song is featured on Donda 2 and Look at Me, the album. And this also confirms that we are getting another X album, which is called Look at Me. Now you might be wondering the same thing I was when I very first read this, or like at least saw like articles about this, was I thought Bad Vibes Forever was supposed to be the final X album and the final posthumous album. Well, I thought this too, but I don't think Look at Me, the album, it's obviously an album, but it's also a soundtrack to the X documentary. So kind of looking a little bit more into this, I think that there's a chance that it could possibly feature a few new tracks. I mean, it sounds like it's going to by being an entire new album. I do know that some soundtracks, when they're used, feature every song that's featured in the movie or whatever it is. So for this case, the documentary, that could possibly mean that stuff like Look at Me would get added on to the soundtrack, but I don't know if they would do that. They didn't end up doing that with the Juice documentary, but obviously X has a whole different group of people that manage him and run his music, so we would really have to see what they plan on doing. But I don't think they would re-release older songs or put them onto this soundtrack, maybe, but I'm hoping that a majority of it is going to be new music. And this could also lead to us getting things like The Way with Juice. It might end up being on this album or whatever it is. And this also might be what John was talking about when he said that we would be getting the song this year, but later down the year. I would obviously expect the Juice collab to be on this album. Maybe we'll get some older snippets and stuff like School Globes or just some other stuff that we know exists but isn't officially released. I don't know for sure what all is going to be on it, but it is sounding like we are getting this new X album, which is technically just a soundtrack. I'm assuming calling it the Look at Me, the album, is just for promotion purposes because it's a new X album. Obviously that's going to bring attention to it and get people excited for that, but we'll really just have to wait and see what's going to happen. I'm super curious, but if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.